Hi there, I am the book lady, and I bring 2 books to share with you. We read them, talk about them, have some fun. We love books, right? Well, I actually brought 3 books. I think I will only have time to do 2, but we'll see. How about that? This is The Helping Sweater. What? It's by Rachel Más Davidson, and you're going to like this book, The Helping Sweater. And then our next book, Pete the Cat. There are several Pete the Cat books, and his 4 groovy buttons. Yeah, baby. You're going to love Pete the Cat, but I think we're going to start with The Helping Sweater. Now, you probably wonder why I have my scissors around my neck. You'll see. All right, here we go. Now, you know, I like to look at the cover pages. Wonder why that bird has a long piece of yarn. Well, let's find out. Maya couldn't wait to start the day. Sweater weather. I like sweater weather too. Do you know what sweater weather? It means you don't have to wear a coat, but it's not so hot. It's just right. She tore through her drawers until she found the one. Don't you love? I love that sweater. It's fabulous. And it's yellow and it's wonderful. Everything was perfect until, she snagged her sweater on a little tiny nail that was in the chair. Do you see that? Oh. You know, this is my sweater, and I have snagged it. No! Oh, Maya was devastated. So what did she get out? She got out her scissors to snip that. Whiskers was happy, though, so, well, that made her feel a little better. As Maya left her house, she spotted another chance for her sweater to help. And will you see that? She saw a bird's nest. Oh, the bird seems very upset. And then she sees that the bird's nest it's coming apart. So that's what we saw on the cover page. She gives the bird some yarn. And what do we think what will that bird do? Fixes his nest. On the bus, it happened again. Oh dear, that baby can't reach its doggy it's stuffy. So she rips off some more yarn. And the mom says, "Oh, thank you." And look what she did. She made a leash. So she won't lose her stuffy. And it happened again. Oh, I can help. What does she do? She helps that man. He has 2 bags of groceries. Now, how is he going to get them on his bicycle? She puts the bags one on top of the other, takes the yarn, and binds them together. Where's the crossing guard? And there are the children standing at the corner waiting to cross at the crosswalk. But what does she do? She pulls off more yarn out of her sweater, snips it off, and she made a long tether for the kids to hang on to, so at least they're all together. No one's wandering out into the street. Everywhere Maya turned, she found someone in need. And her teacher's going, see, if I take my glasses off, I can't see very well. Well, his glasses have fallen on the floor. So what does she do? She gets some more yarn. Ooh. Snips it, and she takes the yarn, ties it on his glasses, which have fallen on the floor, and he can wear that around his neck and he won't lose his glasses anymore. And what does her teacher say? Thank you. And each time, she knew just what to do. If you look closely at these pictures, you'll see a little girl sitting there at the table. She's a little, she doesn't know the other kids, and she might be new at school. So Maya sits down next to her and makes a bracelet with beads that says, friend. Isn't that fun? But I love this picture because look what has happened to her sweater. All that's left is the collar. So now she walks up on a baseball game and she sees this guy going, you stink pitcher, I'm gonna crush you. Even when it's least expected. And so what happens? Yes, that little boy rips his pants. Uh-oh. Maya was there to help. She pulls off some yarn and she stitches up his pants. Until suddenly, Maya was the one in need. Her yarn's all gone. She's used up the whole sweater. And it's chilly out, and she's getting on the bus. And ooh, she's sitting there freezing. And that woman, do you see that woman with the box? The box says donate. That box is filled with things that she's going to take to the Salvation Army, the Goodwill, a rummage sale, someplace where she's donating it. She's giving it for free. Luckily, she wasn't the only person who enjoyed helping. You look like you could use this. And that woman is digging around in her box. Look what she pulls out. A wonderful sweater, and it's in orange. Love it. Thank you. But then Maya sees a little piece of yarn hanging off the sweater. Uh-oh. Maya couldn't wait to help again. And it looks to me like Maya will probably not have a sweater again. But she's not wasting the yarn. She's using it to help people. Don't you think that was a nice story? I do. You know, I'm wonder if I could make one of these and you tie it on here. So then if I take my glasses off, they only hang down like that. Whoa, hang down like that. See, and I won't lose them. It's just that I don't take my glasses off because I can't see without them. And that means I can't read. And reading is very important to me. In fact, did you know that my earrings, let's see, they are bookshelves. Yeah, shelves full of books. How cool is that? Well, if you think that's cool, wait till you see Pete the cat. Pete the cat and his 4 groovy buttons. Oh yeah, baby. And will you see all those buttons? I like buttons. You know, some people collect buttons. There's just something about, I like them. I would love to find a bunch of fabulous buttons and make a necklace. Now, these aren't buttons. However, I think they could be. All right, here we go with Pete. Pete the cat put on his favorite shirt. Oh, yeah. With 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 big, colorful, round, groovy buttons. Oh, he loved his buttons so much, he sang this song. Oh, my buttons, my 4 groovy buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. Pete is so cool. And what happened? Oh no, oh no. One of the buttons popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? Can you say it? 3. 4, take away 1 is 3. See, we did have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We take 1. We have 3. But he's still cool. Oh, groovy. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. But he kept on singing his song. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. My 3 groovy buttons. Woo! Uh-oh. Pop. Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? Come on, tell me. Right, 2. 2. See, 3 minus 1 is 2. 3, take away 1 is 2. But did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. But he kept on singing his song. My 2 groovy buttons. My 2 groovy buttons. You know, he's so cool. No. Uh-oh. Another button. Oh, no. And it rolled away. How many buttons are left? Come on, say it. 1, yay! So, what do we know? 2, take away 1 is 1. Now, did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come, buttons go. But he kept on singing his song. My 1 groovy button. My 1 groovy button. Uh-oh. The last button popped off and rolled away. Oh, how many buttons are left? Come on. 0. 1. Take away 1 is 0. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. Pete looked down at his buttonless shirt, and what do you think he saw? His belly button! Yay! And he kept on singing his song. It's all good. My button, still have my belly button. My button, still have my belly button. I guess it simply goes to show that stuff will come and stuff will go. But do we cry? Goodness, no! We keep on singing. Buttons come and buttons go. Did you like that story? Look at those buttons. Did you like my buttons? Whoa. See, I collect buttons. Now, these are silly buttons, but I also have fancy, nice buttons. I don't know why. I think we have time to read our last book, which is Joseph Had a Little Overcoat. This is a great story, and you are going to like this one. Now, on the cover page, you see all kinds of things, but one thing you see is what? Scissors. And you see thread and a pin cushion. Oh, a button. Let's see what's going on in this book. Joseph had a little overcoat. Well, it was old and worn. It was old and was tired, and it was kind of, well, look at it. See how the bottom's kind of frayed? Yeah, it's an old coat. But wait till you see this. See these pages? Look, do you see the hole in it? So he made a jacket out of it and went to the fair. Look at that. Now his old tired coat, he cut off the part that was old and tired, and he has a nice jacket. Isn't that cool? Joseph had a little jacket. It got old and worn. See what's happened? But let's turn the page. There's that hole in the page. Oh, look! He made a vest of it. See, he would cut off the old part. Isn't that nice? And he danced at his nephew's wedding. Joseph had a little vest. It got old and worn. See, you can see it's starting to come apart down here. Yeah. What do you think happens? Can you see the holes in the page? But you put it over. So he made a scarf out of it and sang in the men's chorus. That is really something. Joseph had a little scarf. It got old and worn. You can even see there's kind of a hole right there. What do you think happens? So he made a necktie out of it and went to visit his married sister in the city. And look at him with his necktie. He looks very handsome. And think that that used to be a coat. Wow. Joseph had a little necktie. It got old and worn. Oh yeah, it's all ragged at the bottom. So he made a handkerchief out of it and drank a glass of hot tea with lemon, which tells me he must be feeling like he's going to get a cold. Joseph had a little handkerchief, and it got old and worn. What is he going to do now? He's just got, look at that handkerchief, and to think that used to be his full coat. And then it was a jacket, then it was a vest, and now, look, there it is, it's a handkerchief. So he made a button out of it and used it to fasten his suspenders. Do you know what suspenders are? Those are things that men or women can put over their shoulders, and it hooks to the back of your pants, and it hooks to it's instead of wearing a belt. And you can take fabric, and if you tie it into a real tight little knot, and you sew it on, it can act like a button. And you see there, that is the button. Joseph had a little button. One day, he lost it. Uh-oh. Now, he had nothing. And I love the way the picture, do you see that his suspender, it's flapping, it's loose, because it doesn't have a button to hold it in place. So Joseph made a book about it, which shows you can always make something out of nothing. Don't you love that? This is an old story, and it has a moral. We've talked about morals before. The moral to a story is the little lesson they're trying to teach you. And he started out with a full coat. He ended up with a button. He lost it, but what did he do? He wrote a story about the journey of going from a coat to a jacket to a vest to a scarf to a necktie to a handkerchief to a button. Isn't that nice? I thought all these books have something in common. Well, let me tell you. A lot of them have stuff to do with sewing or fabric or yarn or buttons, you know, stuff like that. Because Pete the cat, this guy's so cool. He's a cool cat. And he had 4 groovy buttons. But when he lost his buttons, he didn't cry or get all upset about it. Instead, he was happy with what he had. And even when he got down to no buttons, let's see if we can find that picture where he has no, oh, there he is. Well, I like this picture better. See? No buttons. But yes, there is a button. Right there. It's his belly button. Pete the cat could make himself happy and cool with whatever was there. And guess what? Joseph, he managed to take something that was falling apart that many of us, you and I, might throw it away. No. Nowadays, the term they use is he repurposed it. What's that mean? It means he found a new use for it. He cut off the bottom, still had nice sleeves, and he turned it into a jacket. Do you know what I did? This is a true story. I had beautiful curtains hanging in my house. I was tired of them. I wanted new curtains, but I didn't want to throw away big piece of fabric. I made myself a dress. I call it my curtain dress. And I made a tablecloth, to put over the table. So that way I wasn't wasting the fabric. I reused it. I gave it a new purpose. Before, it was in the windows, and it made my windows look pretty. But then I made it into a dress to make me look pretty and to make my table look pretty. Do you have things that maybe you could repurpose? Think about it. Maybe you have a broken teacup, like the handle fell off or something. Well, could you put dirt in it and plant seeds in it? So now it doesn't hold coffee, but it's going to be the home for a new plant. There are all kinds of ways we can repurpose items in our house, and it's fun to think of ways to do it. Yeah. Then we had the helping sweater. When she snagged that sweater, her first yellow sweater, Maya could have thrown it away. Oh, it's snagged, I don't want it. But no, she unraveled it and she pulled off pieces to help other people. Isn't that fabulous? What a great idea. So she, in a sense, repurposed her sweater. Her sweater went from something that was, her favorite and was going to keep her nice and toasty warm that day. But she ended up pulling off, and it was just, pretty soon she was just, all she had was the collar. And the new purpose was helping others. And that's why the book is called The Helping Sweater. Oh, hasn't this been fun? I think these were great books. I hope you enjoyed them. Remember that you can find The Book Lady on YouTube, and all you do is write in The Book Lady, and there we are. We're just reading all these fun books. I have read hundreds of books to all of you, and it's been so much fun. Have you gotten your library card? Get your library card, because the library is like a wonderland. Anything you want to know. You can read books that you learn from. You can read books that make you laugh. Oh, books are wonderful, and I hope you join me next time. I will bring more books to share with you. Until then, I am the book lady with my book earrings. Bye-bye.